Travelers hoping to return from Southern Africa to Britain have found themselves stranded by a shortage of quarantine hotels after new UK government COVID-19 regulations enforcing mandatory isolation on arrival. Some have described the situation as dire and staggering.
The booking and the flight changing and then arranging, finding out where you get your PCR tests and driving, 10 miles to go and book it. It takes its toll. You force people to do something, but allow them to do it.
I can't really highlight enough, not only the incompetence of not having enough hotel rooms for travellers coming back, but the incompetence of CTM, corporate travel management, in their booking process. It's dire.
The high number of travellers stranded have pushed various bodies in Southern Africa to make extra arrangements to their clients, further straining their services they provide.
We have to get special equipment in. We've got to make sure, even from a room service point of view. So a lot of planning goes into it, and especially in the current climate when you can't even get all your deliveries in on time.
After the emergence of the Omicron variant of COVID-19, southern African countries were placed onto a red list, requiring anyone travelling from them to the UK to undertake certain procedures, including 14-day managed quarantine. In the Democratic Republic of the Congo, vaccination campaigns against COVID-19 have not been hugely successful due to entrenched scepticism and rumors spreading on social media. Lack of proper education and ignorance among locals have been blamed for this low vaccine turnout. This local said, "You only get vaccinated when you are sick. I am not sick. Why will I get vaccinated? I'm not sick. I won't get vaccinated." If we raise awareness and explain why vaccination is necessary, and if we list the side effects of these vaccines, it could help us. It will push us to get vaccinated. In a population of 90 million, a mere 0.16% have received one dose, and this falls to just 0.06 for those who have been fully vaccinated. Rumors have flooded various social media pages in DRC, with some linking it to some adverse side effects. This has further affected its reception in the country. It must also be said that almost all countries have been preempted by the scale and rumors that were circulating on social media, formulating by the anti-vaxxers. So we hope that with this second phase, we can have a strong demand and support from the people. According to official figures, the DRC has had over 58,000 confirmed cases of coronavirus, of which 1,100 have been fatal. The country now has a stockpile of more than 1 million doses of different vaccines, but faces the task of distributing them due to bad roads and poor electricity supply. Gambians are hoping for the best in the Saturday's presidential election, with some of them praising the current state of the nation, while some showing discontent. The vote involved the use of marbles placed in each candidate's ballot box, a system that indicates the low literacy level in the tiny West African nation. President Barrow is now running for re-election and faces 5 other candidates.
In terms of freedom of expression, is better now, but before it's not.
This man, I want to go out. Ask Gambia people suffer. It is expensive. Anything is expensive.
It's more democratic. This election, I know it will be very difficult because each party has a lot of people. So each party is expecting to win.
Questions over Yahya Jammeh's continuing role in politics and his possible return from exile have been central themes in the run-up to the election. Initial results in the one-round presidential election could be announced as early as Sunday. The Botswana scientist, who may well have discovered the Omicron variant of the coronavirus, said he has been on a roller coaster of emotions, with the pride of accomplishment followed by dismay. Dr. Shikulile Moyo, A virologist at the Botswana-Harvard AIDS Institute partnership termed his new discovery as dramatic and also transparent.
Transparent enough, we have checked our processes are fine, and we let the sequence go. And that triggered an alert. So we are not saying that we described the new variant, no, but we deposited a sequence that caused virologists to say, yeah, something is going on here.
Omicron variant has startled scientists because it has more than 50 mutations. Dr. Maya further expressed disappointment following drastic action by some few countries to ban travel from affected countries.
Is that how you reward science, by blacklisting countries? And I think that was a bit sad for us as scientists. And I think we were discussing that, because we are looking, we have systematic surveillance. We are looking every time. You never know, you'll see something new, but we are always surveying.
Little is known about the variant, and the world is watching nervously. It's not clear if it makes people more seriously ill or can evade the vaccine, but early evidence suggests it might be more contagious and more efficient at reinfecting people who have heard about COVID-19.
The fear is about another wave. Yeah, they are justified, but the response is not justified. We should be having robust response systems and collaborate. Now we know that the virus does not know passport or does not know borders. So, but now we should be collaborating and understanding how do we respond.
In the coming weeks, labs around the world will be working to find out what to expect from Omicron variant and just how dangerous it is. Suspected jihadists in Mali killed at least 30 civilians in an attack on a passenger vehicle in the volatile central town of Mopti, local officials said Saturday. The attack has not been claimed by any of the numerous armed groups active in the West African country. An elected official in the area confirmed the death toll, saying the victims included women and children. Mali has been struggling to contain an Islamist insurgency that first erupted in the north in 2012 and has since claimed thousands of military and civilian lives. Despite the presence of thousands of French and UN troops, the conflict has engulfed central Mali and spread neighboring Burkina Faso and Niger. Central Mali has become one of the most violent hotspots of the Sahel-wide conflict, where ethnic killings and attacks on government forces are frequent.